Welcome to today's Explainer. We are jumping right into an absolute game changer of an opportunity for diploma graduates from the 2023, 2024, and 2025 batches. If you're looking to launch a serious career in manufacturing, grab a seat because we're going to break down exactly how the next 18 months of your professional life could look with some seriously incredible perks.
So, what does it actually mean to spend your first 18 months at a massive global manufacturing giant when you completely strip away the usual entry-level headaches? You know the drill. Starting out in a new industry often means being locked into rigid contracts with barely their benefits. But this specific program takes a totally different approach, and honestly, it's incredibly refreshing.
Section 1. The Diploma Trainee Opportunity. Let's get right into the nuts and bolts of who, what, and where. The recruitment partner handling this is Randstad. But here's the best part. You'll actually be on the direct payroll of Alstom, working straight out of their major facility down in Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. The roles themselves are highly hands-on, focusing on manufacturing and testing. As for eligibility, this is strictly for diploma graduates who passed out or are passing out in 2023, 2024, and 2025. Oh, an absolutely crucial note here. They highly prefer immediate joiners. So if you're ready to go right now, you're exactly who they want. Now you might be wondering what your daily grind actually looks like. It's a standard 6-day work week on an 8-hour schedule, and they split it into 2 distinct shifts. Shift A is your morning run, starting bright and early at 6:30 a.m. and wrapping up at 3:15 p.m. Shift B takes over from 3:15 p.m. and goes until midnight. But what's really cool is how they handle that later schedule. If you get assigned to Shift B, you actually score an extra shift allowance. Plus, no matter which shift you're on, there are solid opportunities for overtime pay or comp offs. It's structured, sure, but it is super well compensated.
Section 2. Financial Perks and Bonuses.
All right, let's talk numbers, because this is where things get really interesting. Look at how these financial layers stack up. Your base cost to company is a very competitive 3 to 3.25 lakhs per annum. But the perks definitely don't stop at just the base salary. Over your 18-month tenure, you're looking at a performance bonus of 22,500 rupees. And then add in your Provident Fund savings, which will accumulate to about 65,000 rupees over those same 18 months. When you combine that base package with these bonuses and built-in savings, you are looking at a rock-solid financial foundation.
But it's not just about the take-home pay. It's about peace of mind. 600,000 rupees. That is the insurance coverage you get right out of the gate. And it doesn't just cover you, it covers your family too. And on top of that massive 6 lakh safety net, they also throw in additional ESI benefits. They're making absolutely sure that your health and your family's health is totally protected while you're building your career.
And here is the absolute kicker. No bond, no restrictive employment contracts, literally zero. It is exceptionally rare to find an entry-level offer with this level of massive corporate backing that doesn't try to lock you in. You get all the financial perks, all the insurance, and the prestige of the Alstom brand on your resume for 18 months with zero red tape. It's purely about your performance and your growth.
Section 3. Lifestyle and Workplace Facilities.
So they've got your finances and health covered, but what about your day-to-day living? Well, they really roll out the red carpet here. If you're relocating to Coimbatore, they provide your accommodation for the first 7 days, and they actually help you find a permanent place to live. Once you're on the job, you get 2 meals provided during every single shift. You get company pickup and drop transport. And before you even step foot on the shop floor, your uniform, your safety shoes, and all your personal protective equipment are provided completely free.
And get this, the cost to you for these perks is almost unbelievably low. The deduction for your 2 daily meals, it's just 50 rupees a month. Not a day, a month. And your daily commute transport is a subsidized deduction of just 100 rupees per month. That means practically all of your daily working expenses are covered by what is basically pocket change, allowing you to save a huge chunk of your actual paycheck.
Section 4. Safety and Inclusivity. A modern workplace absolutely has to be inclusive, right? And the numbers here really back that up. 40% of the workforce on this shop floor is female. The company actively encourages both male and female candidates to jump at this diploma trainee role. It really shows a deep, systematic commitment to maintaining a balanced, safe, and highly inclusive environment for everyone.
And they actually back up that inclusive culture with real, practical safety measures. For example, for women employees who are working that second shift, the one that wraps up at midnight, the company provides a dedicated doorstep home drop facility. This ensures physical safety and gives everyone total peace of mind, completely taking the stress out of a late-night commute.
Section 5. Next steps for applicants.
So what's the end game here? Think of these 18 months as your ultimate launchpad. The company makes it very clear that they heavily reward outstanding shop floor performance. If you absolutely crush it during your tenure, this doesn't just end after a year and a half. Based on how well you do, there is a very real potential to get an extension or even be converted into a permanent position directly on Alstom's rolls. Basically, your first 18 months are an extended interview for a massive long-term career.
All right, if you're a diploma graduate from 23, 24, or 25, here's exactly what you need to do next. All applications and inquiries are being handled by Randstad. Grab your phone and reach out to them at +91 8939 18787 or +91 72044 88778. And again, make sure you clearly tell them if you can join immediately, because that will literally bump you right to the front of the line.
We have covered a ton of ground today. We're talking about a highly competitive CTC, real bonuses, zero bonds, virtually free food and transport, and the chance to land a permanent role at a global manufacturing powerhouse. The roadmap is totally clear and the perks speak for themselves. You've got 18 months to completely launch your career. So, what does this all mean for you? It means the opportunity is sitting right there. The only question left is, are you ready to make that call and take the first step? Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and I really hope you go out and seize this opportunity.